Okay, here we are, headed to another shoot. Heading down to LA for a week. But yeah, so we got 5 days of shooting, 2 days of travel, so it's a full week of being gone. There's a quick gas stop just outside of Vegas. There's the rig. And hey, look, there I am. All right. I don't want to get run over here. I'm taking a video of it, but I sat in traffic right outside of Prim for like 2 hours. Apparently today was the worst day to drive to California. Holy crap, we're here. And I'm exhausted. Just met with the client and we're gonna do some cool skateboarding and horseback riding and all kinds of stuff tomorrow. But now it's time to unpack all the batteries and make sure they're all charged for tomorrow. Everything actually should be charged. The Ronin has not been fully charged yet, but everything else should be ready to go. How do you tell? It's a good hotel. Look at the bathroom. Oh, classy. Anyway, all right. Okay, it's 5:25 in the morning. We're gonna go to the fitness studio. There's the sunrise. There's our hotel. There's the van. Hi, van. And the trailer. So, hey look, they got the window fixed. That was broken off for like a year. Anyway, alright. First location. Let's see where everybody is. Alright, let me sit here.
Or just front side here.
Okay, it's time for some voiceover. So here we have Red set up in the corner of the skate park for a little interview section. We have just the bounce. Obviously taken from the sun, which was bright, not quite noon, but you can see it was getting pretty high. And just use that as kind of like our edge light on our talent and bounce some light back into his face. It looks like that flag is doing a negative fill. It's really just to kind of shade us from the sun as we're just sitting there doing the interview. For the camera, we just had the Audio Technica, I can't remember what that shotgun's called. Anyway, it's an older shotgun going wireless to the Zoom H1 and then cycling through to the camera. Now, my friend over here, he was running a Sony F5 and he was shooting a log to match my uncompressed red code, which is nice, or raw at least red, so we could color him to match me, no problem. He has same setup, just sun as a rim, bouncing light into his face, little black flag for courtesy, and I think we're just running my little Sennheiser mini shotgun. There we are. I believe these are our horses. And we're back on the Ronin. So here we are. We had a couple of takes of these guys riding these horses down this lane. I'm trying to get some, little movement shots, starting on the grass, starting on the trees, something like that. And the biggest thing here was I was trying not to spook the horses. And anytime I jerks like that, you can see I kind of put the Ronin on my shoulder with one of the handles, zoom in, zoom out, whatever I need to do, and try and get these guys. Now, I had the focus on manual. I'd pop in, I'd focus on them, and I'd pop out on that Lumix lens just to know I'd get close on their faces. And obviously I'm pretty wide here, and also I'm not sure what my f-stop was, but we're seeing the world. It looks like I've got it pretty stopped down, so focus was not going to be an issue with the movement. So I'm just holding it. I'm actually holding it. We're on a little hill. I'm holding the Ronin at arm's length above my head, looking up at the GH4 LCD, just getting a couple of variations. So we have the horses walking and the people's faces. You know, we're trying to showcase these sunglasses of the product. This is our last location of the day. I think it's golf course. So another interview setup. He's on his 5 on the 70, the Canon 70. He had an adapter on that so that he could adapt to the Sony camera, and he had a little controller box for the f-stop on those active Canon lenses, which I think by now the batteries had died on, so it was stuck at a 2.8, which is fine because sitting on a 2.8, we want to have crest the background as much as possible. And let's see here. I think I try and show you a shot. Yeah, there we go. It's hard to see, I apologize, but you can see he's got that log format going, and he's shooting him. Some nice crushed background. The sun as a rim, that bounce coming on his face. Simple outside interviews, but it looks so nice. Kind of mic'd with the mini shotgun for the Sennheiser MKE400, I think it is. And I'm not sure why I'm pointing at the Ronin, but there it is. And we get some Ronin shots right here. And so here, this is just the poor man's quick and dirty dolly setup, where I'm trying to get these cool, or jib slash dolly. I'm trying to get these cool sweeping motions of, you know, the action, the ball to his face, you know, a curve around, arch shot, all these things. And it's easy to do with the Ronin and the GH4 because it weighs nothing. You're basically carrying 10 pounds of Ronin, that's all you're really doing. It's a different story when you're doing it with the Red, but again, the focus wise, it was just me as an operator. I'm not using a first AC. I think I have the focus locked just on a certain distance, so as I move back and forth, it should just be, as I take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm hitting the same focus marks each time. So as I move, he's going to be in focus. There we go. Do the arch, move around. All of a sudden we have these ugly houses. But yeah, it's just when we get into that sun, I kind of wish I had the dynamic range of the Red when I'm using the GH4 here. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty darn good. Did some overcrank to the same setup too. And that's it, folks.